What's cooking, Virtual Boy fans? Welcome to Virtual Boy Stop, the only place on the internet where the red and black future of gaming is celebrated as the greatest console of all time. That's right. No slander here, just pure, unfiltered love for Nintendo's boldest, quirkiest, and most ahead of its time creation. But what if I told you the Virtual Boy isn't just a console? What if I told you Nintendo accidentally built a weapon? For years, they've tried to convince us that the Virtual Boy was just a failed experiment. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find evidence of something much more sinister. The Virtual Boy was designed for destruction. And today, I'm going to prove it. But before we expose the truth, remember, the Stop Wars are far from over. Subscribe now to join the Stop Vengers, Wii U Stop, 3DS Stop, GameCube Stop, GBA Stop, and of course, Virtual Boy Stop. On our mission to take down Wii Stop, DS Stop, and Switch Stop, the battle for gaming history rages on, and we need every ally we can get. Chapter 1. The Virtual Boy's side effects were no accident. Nintendo claimed the Virtual Boy caused headaches and dizziness due to eye strain. But what if that was just a cover-up? In early testing, users reported severe disorientation, loss of balance, and even short-term memory loss. Some players claimed that after prolonged use, they experienced brief blackouts, losing minutes, sometimes hours of time. And in one extreme case, a tester in Japan was found unconscious in the lab, the Virtual Boy still strapped to his face. Nintendo called it exhaustion. But the truth? The Virtual Boy was interfering with their brainwaves. Documents leaked from a former Nintendo engineer suggest that the console's red LED display wasn't just for visuals. It was emitting low-frequency waves designed to disrupt neural activity. For what purpose? Mind control? Military applications? Or something even worse? Chapter 2. The secret setting that was scrubbed from every console. Buried deep in the Virtual Boy's hardware was an unused debug mode that, when activated, would cause the screen to flash erratically. According to a now-deleted post from an anonymous repair technician, this hidden mode was labeled Mode 7X Tactical Vision. Only one known unit with this mode still exists, but every attempt to access it has resulted in hardware failure or mysterious glitches. One user claimed that, when activated, their Virtual Boy stopped displaying games entirely and instead showed a scrolling line of code in a language no one could recognize. Could this be remnants of a military targeting system, a scrapped augmented reality HUD for soldiers? The evidence is overwhelming. Nintendo wasn't just making a console. They were testing technology decades ahead of its time. Chapter 3. The US government's sudden interest in the Virtual Boy. Shortly after the Virtual Boy was discontinued, something strange happened. In 1997, just 1 year after Nintendo abandoned the Virtual Boy, the US government purchased nearly 500 units from remaining stock. Their reason? Research and development. But what exactly were they developing? Declassified documents show that these units were delivered to a military contractor specializing in non-lethal crowd control weapons. And here's where it gets really disturbing. One leaked report suggests that the Virtual Boy's red LED technology was repurposed into early prototypes of directed energy weapons. In other words, the Virtual Boy wasn't a failure. It was a test run. And once Nintendo realized what they had created, they pulled the plug before it could go public. So next time someone tells you the Virtual Boy was just a bad console, ask yourself, why did the government get involved? Why were features hidden within its code? And why did Nintendo shut it down so quickly, never to speak of it again? Was the Virtual Boy an accident, or was it a weapon that the world wasn't ready for? Think about it, before it's too late. The truth about the Virtual Boy is terrifying, but the battle for gaming history doesn't stop here. Wii Stop, DS Stop, and Switch Stop continue to spread misinformation, rewriting history to suit their agenda. That's why the Stop Vengers, Wii U Stop, 3DS Stop, GameCube Stop, GBA Stop, and Virtual Boy Stop are standing together against their lies. Want to fight for the truth? Subscribe now and join the cause. Together, we will put an end to the Stop Wars once and for all.